You might be watching this video in 2 years and worth 0. You might be watching this video in 2 years and worth like fucking $10 billion. We'll see. But yeah, we put like over $500,000 into the pre-sale from the mastermind. We've also done and yeah, we did those ones. We might be doing. So yeah, you basically just put your money into a bunch of new projects, do nothing, wait for the token to drop, hopefully make money. And the reason most people don't do pre-sales is they don't have access to people who get the best deals. They just don't know people in crypto who get deals. And so you're just not going to get access to a good pre-sale if you just don't network. So the value, the way you 80-20 crypto here is you network, meet the people who get the good opportunities that don't take time, invest your money and do nothing, okay? And the fourth way that I recommend 80-20 in crypto is IEOs and NFT whitelists. So basically in the bull run, all these like new projects are launching and basically everything makes money because there's just so much new money that's entered crypto. They all want to buy things and they also artificially make the price low so that when it launches, it pumps. And so an IEO and an NFT whitelist is like a really sped up version of a pre-sale. The pre-sale, you might wait 1 or 2 years to be able to sell your tokens. But with IEOs and NFT whitelists, it's instant. It's you farmed the whitelist, you got on the whitelist, the NFT launches, you sell it, all within a month. So like, for example, here's some examples from back in the last bull run. This guy, Roman, he did like 37K on Mechas. Mecha was an NFT project. This was the coolest project ever. I fucking love this project back in the day. Let me show you it. Mechaverse. Super cool NFT project. But it sort of went to shit, but it did make a bunch of money when it launched. So it's just like this, robot-looking things. And yeah, this guy made 37K. So you basically just get on the whitelist, buy, instant profit, sell. 80-20. IEOs, so this guy, Jar, he basically did this IEO on FTX before it died. Put in, how much? $750. And it went like, what is that? I don't know what percent gain that is, but he turned $750 into 23K. So it's like a 30-40x. And that was in the course of about 2 weeks. So that's how quick the pre-sale was for this project. And you could sell all the tokens immediately. So yeah, that's another example of 80-20 crypto. So yeah, that's the 4 ways that I recommend you focus on to 80-20 crypto. Now let's talk about your day-to-day workflow. What do you do every day to only focus on the highest leverage uses of time in crypto? Well, this is what I do. So you don't want to be a lone wolf. If you're trying to 80-20 crypto, you can't focus on everything. So you need a guy for each sector. So you need a guy that's really good at gaming coins. You need a guy that's really good at, let's say, AI. You need a guy that's really good at airdrops. You need a guy that's good at everything. So for example, I have an inner circle group just with, you can't join it, but it's just like a group I made with all the best crypto guys I know. And in here, we have a guy that specializes in different things. So we've got one guy who's really good at on-chain. We've got one guy who bought Casper before it went 50x. So his specialty is finding new layer ones that are going to do well in a bull. We've got another guy who's really good at understanding the ETF, the role of institutions in crypto. He worked in Fidelity, and he's very, very connected in the traditional finance space. So he's really good for getting ETF alpha. We've got another guy who works at Coinbase. So he got us a lot of alpha on the new startups launching on Base, any of the new protocols that are coming out. For example, there's a launchpad launching on Base. We know about this. There's all these new gaming projects that are launching. We get to know these straight away. And yeah, it's just a really good insight and alpha for certain sectors of the market. And there's a bunch of other guys, but that's just a few off the top of my head. So the reason this is important is because if I'm 80-20 in crypto, I can get the information with only 20% of the work by just focusing on surrounding myself with people who are already pros in all the different important areas, right? I let them do the work for me, and I just focus on 1 or 2 sectors. So you also want to find 3 to 5 coins. So the problem with most people is they try to find like 20 coins to buy, And then they end up having the research for like hours and hours and hours. If you just find like 3 to 5 projects which are really good, you're going to invest way less time and you're going to actually make more money, because if you have to have 20 coins in your portfolio, you're not going to be able to sell them all at the right time. So you're going to end up just getting normalized return distributions. You're going to get a normalized return distribution because you will never get a well-timed exit. You'll get an average exit. Whereas if you buy 3 coins, you can actually get a well-timed exit and make outsized returns on your portfolio. So yeah, find 3 to 5 coins. So for me, it's like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Toshi, bunch of pre-sales, bunch of airdrops, maybe one more coin soon. And then just hold them throughout the entire bull run. And the key is you don't want to try to compound the gains. So for example, let's say this is when you bought. So price is like this. And then this is the price action throughout the course of a bull run, right? A lot of you guys are going to be trying to like buy and sell and, you know, like compound your money, and like, I know it's a mess, but just bear with me. A lot of you are going to be like, oh fuck, I'll try to, it looks like a top here. I'm going to sell it here. Oh, I'm going to buy it back. Oh fuck, I got to buy it back here. Ooh, I'm going to sell it here, and then I'm going to, oh fuck, I got to buy it back here. You'll be trying to compound your gains. It's not going to work. Volatility is the price you pay for upside. So the key is that you buy low, and you just continue to buy dips, and then you just wait. And then eventually you get to a point where price is going ridiculous. You go, okay, anything above this ridiculous level, I'm just going to sell. So you sell here, and then you're done. Position done, bull run done, you've exited. And you capture that upside from here to here. And you don't worry about trying to fucking miss it. You don't want to be afraid of dips in a bull run, okay? You're going to lose 30% of your money like multiple times over the course of a bull run, and that is fine, okay? So also you want to specialize in 1 to 2 sectors. I sort of already said this. You want to become the top 1% of that sector, because let's say you are the best of the best at airdrops. You now can meet anyone who is the best of any other sector. But let's say you were top 10% of airdrops, pre-sales, long-term investing, everything, then you're never going to be able to connect with a top 1% guy who would be able to get you the really best information, because you're just not that good. You can do everything, but you're shit at everything. So the key is, don't worry about all the sectors. Find what you like, 1 to 2 sectors. So let's say you really like airdrops. Just become the airdrop guy. And then you're going to be able to meet dudes who are the best at all the other sectors. For example, there's this guy on Twitter. He's a bit weird, but he's the best at airdrops, right? All he does is fucking talk about airdrops all day. I don't think he leaves the house. But this guy, because he's so good at airdrops, he could meet the guy on Twitter who's really good at, let's say, long-term investing. Like, for example, Ansem is really good at long-term investing. So he might be able to connect with this guy. See, they both got big Twitter brands. And then he might be able to connect with, what's another example? Like a really good trader, like Kruger Macro. This guy's really good at trading. So he's an economist trader. But now you got a pro trader in your fucking phone book. So that's the best approach. As well, don't stare at charts. I probably look at charts like 20 minutes a day, if that, because it's just such a low ROI use of time. Like, it doesn't make money. Looking at charts just does not make you money, at least for me. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you get a paycheck coming from TradingView when you fucking look at charts all day, but I don't, so. As well, don't scroll Twitter all day. I probably spend like an hour a day on Twitter. That's it. If I have a day where I don't have to do anything, I will spend more time on Twitter, but I try to like do maybe 1-2 hours maximum, and then the rest of my time's focused on higher leverage tasks. Second last, you want to find new coins and new sectors. So the highest leverage use of your time is always staying at the bleeding edge of innovation. If you buy fucking XRP when no one cares about XRP anymore, and then you forget to stay up to date with the latest things, you're going to underperform the market. You're going to get standardized returns. You don't want to do that. You want outsized returns by focusing on what's new. And last but not least, you want to have a set of 5 to 10 data sets you analyze once per day to determine if it's a time to buy or sell. So for example, one example, you might just have unrealized profit and loss. You might look at this once a day. Bitcoin. You might look at this one once a day just to go and see where we are in the macro. Okay, cool. So we're in yellow. things are fine. This is where the bull run starts. Maybe if we get up to orange or, red, we'll be concerned. So that's how you 80-20 crypto. This is my recommendation of how you should be focusing on things. You want to basically try to automate and focus on high leverage tasks and spend less time doing things which don't make money. And you want to network, build a team, don't lone wolf things. You want to be a part of networks and masterminds which make you money. And that's how you make millions of dollars in crypto. So I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.